Okay, hello everyone. We are live on YouTube for the first time. How is everyone today? Give me a hello. Say hello. Adjust this camera a little bit. I see that Jackie is here. Hi, Jackie. How are you today? Thanks for coming. I know we usually see each other on Facebook. Maybe you have a different name on YouTube, so I may not recognize you, but glad to see you all here. Don't be shy. Please say hello in the comments. I always like to see who's viewing. Also, you can share this live stream. It's open to anyone, so you can share the link if you have any friends who you think this could help, this could be beneficial for. That would be great. So, how are you today? We're on YouTube. Facebook is restricting me, is not allowing me to do live streams. So here we are. Hopefully in the future, I will live stream from both Facebook and YouTube. I can broadcast it to both. So if you prefer YouTube, it can be on YouTube. If you prefer Facebook, it will be on Facebook. Hello, Phong is here. Okay. Excellent stuff. V is here. Hello. All right. Okay, Paul. Paul, you changed your name to Jackie. I guess you're using someone else's account. That's cool. No problem. And Chin is here. All right, Catherine. Catherine Chin. Okay. Great. So, let's get started. We have an interesting live stream today. Before we get started, I'm going to introduce myself. I know some of you already know me, but if I have my first video on YouTube, maybe someone will see this and they don't know me. So my name is Andrew. You can also call me the pronunciation guy. I'm from the USA. I'm from New York State. So not too far from New York City. If you take a train and you go north from New York City, you wait about 30-40 minutes, and that's where I'm from. Okay. So, Hugh is here. Kathy, all right. Good to see you, Kathy. You made it this time. This time we have no tech problems. Okay, so I'll continue. I'm from the USA. Ah, Laum, all right. I didn't know that was your English name, Miss Laum. I didn't know that. I'm going to have to start calling you that. So, I've been teaching English for about 8 years. And actually, short story, I didn't want to teach. I didn't want to teach English. I wanted nothing to do with teaching. But I wanted to live in Spain. And I signed up for a program to go live in Spain for 1 year and teach English at a public school in Spain. And so, after a few days of teaching, I absolutely loved teaching English. So I went from, I'm just going to teach English so I can live in Spain for 1 year, to teaching English, loving it, loving Spain, and staying there for 3 years. So after living in Spain for 3 years, I moved to Vietnam, and I've been here for over 4 years. So that's about 7.5, 8 years or so, maybe a little bit more, teaching English. And I am really passionate about teaching pronunciation and helping students, especially Vietnamese students, improve their pronunciation. So that's why I've started the group and the page on Facebook. I started that last year. And now here we are on YouTube, starting a new chapter in the pronunciation guide. So I hope you find some useful tips here. And if you have any questions about me, type them in the comments now. Please type your questions. I see some familiar names. Tin is here. Home is here. All right. Great. I don't have your faces. Like on Facebook, everyone has a picture of themselves, so it's easier. Even though the picture for me is quite small, it's easy for me to see who it is with the name. But on Facebook, I just see letters. And the pictures seem a little bit smaller. I see some flowers, a koala. All right. So that's me. And if you have any questions throughout the live stream about me or about the content of this live stream, please, you have the comments. Maybe I won't answer your question right away, but I will answer it. All right. Hugh, I'm fine, thank you. I think that's Hugh. I'm fine. How are you? Everyone here is from Vietnam, all right. So, let's take a look at the goals for today. Okay, so these are the goals, the objectives of this live stream. Okay, sometimes we want to have fun on a live stream. Today we're going to get down and dirty into pronunciation, all right? So, I want to help you pronounce difficult words, but especially I want you to recognize word stress. I want you to recognize word stress and how important it is when pronouncing English words. It can change the meaning, and it can also really affect someone's understanding. Okay, so changing word stress, incorrect word stress, can lead to a lot of confusion. So we need to practice the correct word stress. All right. How high? I don't have a twin. I don't have a twin. I have 4 brothers, but none of them are twins. 1 older brother and 3 younger brothers. Maybe some people think we look alike, but we're not twins. Have you seen someone who looks like me? Do you know someone? And Tom Vo is here. All right, hello, welcome. Thanks for coming. Okay. All right, and then also the other goal, okay, so pronunciation, word stress, and then using the IPA. A lot of students, when they see the IPA, they get a little scared and a little hesitant. It looks strange, it looks weird. Even when I started teaching English, I did not know the IPA. The IPA is the International Phonetic Alphabet, and this helps you with pronunciation. I did not know it. I had to learn it myself, but once I learned it, it's really, really easy. It helps me teach you correct pronunciation, and it helps you learn correct pronunciation. Okay, so How Hai says I think your name is How in an LQD center. Yeah, that's not me, or that's not my brother. But maybe he's bald like me, right? And that's why we look the same. I think that's a distinguishing characteristic. Maybe he has a little bit of a beard too. All right, Chum is here. All right, welcome. You have a nice smile in your profile picture. And all of your brothers are living, yes, all of them are living in the US. They all live in New York. They all live near where we're from. A few of them live in New York City. And yeah, all right, good question. Okay, so these are our goals. We want to focus on correct pronunciation, correct word stress, and we want to use the IPA to help us. Okay. Don't worry if you're late. No problem. We're just getting started. All right? So, before we look at some words, we're going to just quickly look at examples of IPA spelling. This is IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. Okay? As you know in English, it's very difficult to look at a word and know its true pronunciation. So we use the IPA because the IPA shows us the true pronunciation. Do you know what this word is? Let's see if any of you know what this word is. Also, while you're at it, you can give the video a thumbs up if you want, and you can subscribe to the channel. I'll be adding more videos here. Anyone know what this word is? Reading the IPA. Okay, so no worries if you don't know it. This is table. Table. Okay? Today you were going to see both the regular spelling and the IPA. Okay, Home got it. Yeah, that's right. Excellent. Miss Laum got it. Okay, good. So that makes me happy. Good stuff. But when we look at the IPA spelling, they're usually in brackets, as you can see here, or they're in slashes. Okay, so we see that and we know it's the IPA spelling. We also can see a dash at the top. In this word, that means stress. We are stressing the syllable after it. Okay, so table, table, stress on the first syllable. Okay. Now here's another example. We have stress on the second syllable, right? Record. Cord is stressed. Record. Okay, so look for those dashes. They're very, very important. We need to recognize where stress is. Sometimes we will also see two stresses. This word, customize, has 3 syllables. The first syllable is stressed. Cuss. Cuss. And then the next one, t, is reduced. Custa, 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 mize. And then the third syllable is stressed, but it's less stress. We call that minor stress. So up, right, it's major stress, and down, it's minor stress. Okay? Some words only have 1 stress, so that's major stress. Okay? All right. Okay, so Miss Tu is here. All right. Mr. Hui is here. Welcome. Awesome. Reina is here. Okay. So, I'm glad you're all here. And let's get started. So, we're going to be looking at a lot of different slides here that have, all of them have 2 words. And so we're going to be comparing. Some of the words are part of the same word family. Some of the words are the exact same spelling word, but the word stress is different, and then therefore the meaning is different. So let's take it one by one. In this page we have inform and information. As you can see in the first word, inform, okay, the part that is underlined is stressed, and it's for. So it's a quick beginning, inform. Inform. Okay, if we go to the second word, we have information. Now, the F-O-R of that word now is quick, for. So it's not inform, it's infer, information. Okay, so the word stress is changing. The major word stress on inform is for. The major word stress on information is may. Okay, so you can see the underlined part, green and I guess that's orange, that shows how the word is changing. Okay, so I want you to keep your eyes on those underlined parts of the word, because that is where the word changes when we go from inform to infer, information. Okay, so repeat after me. Inform. Repeat after me. Information. Okay. Now this video is recorded, so I don't want to spend loads of time on one slide. You can always come back if you need to and review it. Okay. So now we have 2 words, explain and explanation. Let's take a look at explain. Okay, so you can see the stressed part of the word is splain. Okay, so that second green line, that vowel sound is a-splain. And the beginning is x. It's quick. X, explain. We're stressing the second syllable. Explain. Now we go down to the second word, explanation, and let's look at how the word changes. In the beginning, we have a little bit stress. X. Okay, it's not quick like explain. Explain is very quick. Down below, it's X. And then we have spla. That upside down E is the schwa. Expla. And now we have major stress coming. Explanation. Okay, so if we compare the two words, in explain, we go from X to explanation, X. And then we go from splain to spla. Splanation. Okay, so repeat after me. The first word is explain. The second word is explanation. Okay. So I want you to say yes. Say yes if you understand the IPA. If you don't understand the IPA, say no. If you understand a little bit, say a little bit. So, do you understand the IPA, the International Phonetic Alphabet? Yes, no, a little bit. Write that in the comments now. Okay. Sydney too knows it. Good. All right, good. Don't be shy. If you don't know it, don't worry. This is part of the learning process. Okay, so some of you know it, and that's very good. Maybe some of you know it a little bit, and some of you don't know it. If you know it, that's great. If you know it a little bit, this is a good chance to learn a little bit more. If you don't know it, don't worry. You can see how I use it and how I help you with it, and you can start to see the different pronunciations. So if you don't know it, don't worry. Just follow along. All right, let's go to the next one. Take a notice how the word is changing from the green line to the orange line. In the first word, we have sensitive. The stress is on the first syllable, sen. And then the second syllable, we have the schwa, the upside down E is sa. So we go from sensa, and then we finish the word with tiv. Sensitive. Notice the syllable with the schwa is very quick, right? Sensitive. Okay, now we go down, and we're changing the word, changing that sound from to I. It comes a little stronger, okay? So we have sensitivity. Okay, let's practice the last part of that word, tivity. And then we can add the beginning, sensitivity. Okay, so repeat after me, sensitive. Sensitivity. Okay, good stuff. All right, so here we're going, look at how the word changes. In the first word, flexible, major stress, the stress is flex. flex, and then it gets quick, sible, 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 flexible, sible. When I say this word, I say at a normal pace, I say flexible. You can see those schwas, those upside down E's are very quick, sible, sible. We go to flexibility. We have minor stress on the first, okay, so that doesn't really change. Flexa still stays the same. But now we have flexa, and now we have major stress. Bill, flexibil, flexibil, flex, and then schwa, right? Flexibility. Okay, let's work on that last part. Ability. Ability. Okay, again, flexibility. All right, now repeat after me. Flexible. Flexibility. Okay, moving right along. We got a lot to cover today. All right, don't worry. Once we go to the new slide, forget the last slide. Focus on the slide in front of us. Don't worry about the last slide. You can come back and watch the replay if you need to. Okay, so here we have drama. By the way, I did not mention this. If we see an N after drama, that means noun. If we see an A after dramatic, that means adjective. Some of the other words have a V, that's a verb. I didn't mention that, I apologize. Okay, drama, stress on the first syllable, draw. That's an exaggeration, but draw, and then ma, quick, ma, 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 drama, drama. Now we go to dramatic, and that kind of switches, because in the first word, the schwa is ma, 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 and the stress is draw, right? Drama. Now we flip it. Now the beginning is quick in dramatic. Dra, 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 dra. And now we have the stress. Ma, dramatic. Dramatic. Okay, bring it together. Dramatic. Dramatic. Okay, so repeat now after me. First word, drama. Second word, dramatic. All right. And me, I'm American, so that T in dramatic, it's very soft. It sounds like a D, dramatic. Dick, dramatic. Okay. Here we have a really interesting one because all of the syllable sounds are changing. In the first word we have Democrat. Okay, so the first syllable is stressed, de, and then we have the next syllable is reduced, ma, quick, ma. And then the next syllable, we have the minor stress, crat. Okay, so the vowels in this word are e, a, e, a, e, a. Okay, so first syllable, de, next one, ma, last one, crat. Democrat, dema, democrat, democrat. And this is the noun for a person, right? And then the next one we have democracy. Democracy. Okay, so the stress now is on the second syllable. Mock. Mock. So the first syllable is quick. D. D. Actually can be a schwa too. So it can be d or d. Okay, in this case I wrote d. Dema, right? Quick. Dema. C. Democracy. Democracy. Okay, so the first word, repeat after me. Democrat. The second word. democracy. Okay, next one. We have the verb decide and the noun decision. Okay? These words, the beginning sound is similar in both of these words. D, d, d. The second syllable is stressed. So decide, side, decide. In decision, that second syllable, the vowel sound is changing to si. Okay, so decision. Okay, after si we have j, j. It's quick though. Jun, jun. Because after we have the schwa. Decision. Decision. Okay, so for example, I may make a sentence with the first word, I have to decide. Or the second word, I have to make a decision. Okay, these words are used very similarly. Okay, repeat after me, decide. Second word, decision. Okay. All right, so here's another interesting one. We have, this can be an adjective or a noun. If you don't know the word meaning, don't worry. This is just to practice pronunciation. The first word is captive. Okay, stress on the first syllable, captive. And the second word is captivity. Captivity. So focus on that word stress. Repeat after me. Captive. Second word, captivity. All right, we go through this one quickly. All right, so here we have a noun and an adjective, courage and courageous. This is a good one where we need to focus on the word stress. The first word is cur. That's the stress. Cur, strong, cur. And then we have the schwa, courage, courage. Okay, you can see that schwa, ridge. It makes the end of that word very quick, courage. It's difficult to hear the ending sound, right? Courage, courage. The second word is the adjective, and the first part is not strong. It's cur, cur, cur. And then we have the stress, ray, ray. Just, quick, just. So, courageous, courageous, courageous. Repeat after me. First word, courage. Second word, courageous. Okay, so word stress, very important. It changes the pronunciation a lot, as you can see. Okay, so we're about halfway through. How's it going? Am I going too fast, too slow? Is it easy, difficult? Let me know in the comments while I take a sip of water. Waiting for your comments. Easy, difficult, too fast, too slow, boring, exciting, amazing. Give me some comments. I had a student tell me one time, teacher, pronunciation is so boring. But it is so necessary. I must practice, I must learn, I must improve. Actually, not one student, many students have said that to me. Okay, so I'm not getting, okay, Mr. Hui is easy, of course, for you, my friend. Interesting, okay. All right, easy, okay. Interesting. So if it's easy, I hope all of you post you saying these words in the Facebook group. I want to see everyone who said it's easy. I want to see you saying these words. That's my challenge to you. Okay, let's continue. So here we have two nouns. You all know what a contest is, right? A contestant is someone who participates in a contest. So if you participate in a contest, you're a contestant. All right, you usually hear the word, if you're watching TV and there's a game show, okay, you will hear the word contestant a lot. Okay, so the first word is, you all, I think, know this word quite easily. Contest. Stressed is on the first syllable. Con, right? That's like on with a K, or contest. Okay, that last ending sound is st. We need to go from the S to the T. St. Contest. Okay. And then the next word, notice the stress is not in the beginning. It's on the second syllable. So the first syllable is quick. Con. First word we say con. Second word we say con. Quick, very quick. Contestant. And then the last syllable is very quick too. Tint. So the clearest part of this word is test. Contestant. The first syllable is con, and the last syllable is tint. Now you know why it's very difficult sometimes to understand a native speaker. Because there's stressed words, and then there's reduced words. Okay? Listen again. Contestant. Okay, so now I want you to repeat after me. First word, contest. Second word, contestant. Okay. All right, this is an easy one, but it's often confused. We have the verb close with a Z ending sound. Z. Okay, so for example, please close the door. All right, and then we have close. That's an adjective with an S ending sound. Close. Oh, he's close by, or she's too close to me. Okay, so I think you know the difference of these words, but the pronunciation can get confused. So repeat after me. Close. And close. Now one thing, the ending sound is quite difficult, but if you notice, on the first word, Z is voiced. So the vowel sound is longer. Close. In the second word, S is unvoiced. So the vowel sound is shorter. Close. So if you can focus on the vowel sound in the first word, close, and the vowel sound in the second word, close. That makes it easier for the listener to know which one you're saying. Okay. Two words that are not spelt the same, but often confused. Okay, so the first one is a verb, and it's advise. Again, we are just distinguishing the ending sound. Advise. Longer vowel sound. Vise. Okay, so can you advise me? That's a verb. The second word is a noun. Advice. Vice. Quicker. Vice. Advice. That's a noun. Can you give me some advice? Notice with both of the words, the beginning is very quick. ud. First word, advise, longer. Second word, advice, quicker. Okay, so repeat after me. First word, advise. Second word, advice. All right. This is one that I hear confused all the time. The first one is an adjective. It means it's similar to happy. It's like not exactly happy, but not, it's like in between comfortable and happy. Okay? We're stressing the second syllable. So content. Content. The first syllable is quick. And then tent. Content. Okay? This is not the noun. So I will use this, for example, I'm content with my job. It's like I'm happy with my job. I'm not upset with my job. Content. Okay, so remember, content is an adjective. We're going to use it with the verb to be or the verb feel, right? I feel content. I am content. She is content. He is content. Okay? Quick beginning, stress the second syllable. Content. Content. This is different from the noun, the second word, content. Content. So we talk about content, about maybe a book or a report at work, some notes, okay? Many times students, they want to say the second word, content, but they say content, and it's very confusing. Okay, so the second word, the stress is on the first syllable, content. So you need to practice that one. All right, this is the first word, repeat after me, content. The second word, content. Okay. All right, this is another good one. We have same spelling, verb and adjective. Okay? The first one is separate. Separate. 3 syllables. The middle one is the schwa, right? Separate. Okay, so if you're a teacher and you have 2 students who are not doing their work, I need to separate them. Okay, one sits over there, one sits in the back. Separate, right? I have, don't ask me why, but I have 2 wallets, right? Separate, right? Move away. Okay? The adjective for separate, the adjective for separate is separate. 2 syllables, separate, separate, separate. Okay? So that first syllable is still stressed, and the second one is with the schwa, right? Separate. Okay, so repeat after me. First one, separate. Second one, separate. All right. If you don't repeat after me, it's okay. This is good listening exercise too. Okay, so here we have present, the first word, and this can be an adjective or a noun. A present, like a gift, or if someone is present, it means they are here. They are near us. Okay, so you can see the stress is on the first syllable, present, and the second syllable is reduced. The second word is a verb, right? If you have a presentation, you go up in a meeting or a class and you present. 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 You may hear some people say present. That's okay. I say present. Okay, so the word stress changes and it changes the meaning of the word. Okay, so the first word, present. The second word, present. Okay. So thank you everyone for sticking with me. We have, I think we went from about 18 people to 13. So I think a few people, maybe they get a little tired of pronunciation. All right, but stick with me. We have just a few more, and then we will wrap it up. Okay, so if you're getting tired, just give a burst of energy for a few more minutes, a few more slides. Okay, so here we have record. That's the first word, record. That is something that you use to play music. It's an old technology. It can be used for other things too, but in this case, a record. Okay, this is to show you the difference in pronunciation with the word stress. The second one is to record. Okay, the stress is on the second syllable, so the first syllable is record, record. That's so quick. Listen to how quick I say it. Record. I barely say it. Record. Record. Okay, so the first word, record. And the second word, record. Okay, like I'm doing right now. Even though I'm live, my software is recording this video, this live stream. And so is YouTube. YouTube will give you a replay. Okay, here we have dove, the bird, the white bird, and then we have dove, the past tense of dive. Okay, so just listen to the different pronunciation. Dove, dove. Okay. All right. Here we have noun and verb. Stress matters. The first one is object. Okay? For example, this ruler, that if you can see it, is an object. It's a thing. Object. The second one is a verb, is object. Object. This is to like disagree. You can object with someone or what someone says. Okay, so the first one is object. The second one is object. All right. Another goodie. In this YouTube channel, I have lots of comments. Well, maybe not lots, but I have some comments. Stress is on the first, comments. Okay, the second word is a verb, is commence. Commence. This means to start or to begin. But many students confuse this and they stress the first word, they stress it incorrectly, so it sounds like the second word. Okay, so word stress matters. First word, comments. Comments. Second word, commence. Commence. Okay. Just a couple more, so hang in there. It's getting late, everyone's getting tired. All right. The first word is a suspect. Suspect. A suspect is someone that we think committed a crime or possibly committed a crime. So if there's a crime, for example, you may have many suspects, and then you have to investigate. Okay? Suspect. Stress on the first syllable. Suspect. Okay? The second word is the verb of this. Suspect. Okay? So if there's a crime here, and I think you did it, I can say, I suspect you did it. It can also be used like think. Okay? So I suspect the meeting will be canceled. Okay? In some situations, we can use it like think, right? Okay, so for the first word, suspect. The second word, suspect. Suspect. Very quick. Suspect. Okay. Whew. Live streams, man. I have to talk a lot. in class, I listen a lot, and I ask questions, and I listen. Live streams, I need to really use my voice. Okay, so tell me some words that you think are difficult to pronounce. I'm not going to give a full pronunciation now, but I can use it on another live stream. So if there's any words that are difficult for you to pronounce, please comment right now. And you, Chung, sorry, what? You can tell me which word was difficult. I missed it. Whoops. I X'd out the wrong thing. Good thing I have it right here. Center it. Okay, so any words that are difficult for you? Okay, sunny sun, last syllables. I think you mean the last consonants, right? The last consonants. Okay, so going from I skipped how. Okay, so I'm going to quickly, if you ask me about a word, I'm not going to do it today, but I will do it on the next video. But for this example, from sunny sun, I like your name, sunny sun, going from syllables K to T. Okay, so you have to practice the transition from K to T, K T, K T. This is a good one that you can just practice alone. K T, K T, K T. It's quick, right? If I make the K sound, K, K, T, T, K, T, K, T, K, T. Okay, so yeah, Sunny, you're asking about suspect. Kt, ect. So practice going from kt and then ect, ect, ect. You have to train your mouth to go from the K sound and then immediately go to the T sound. Kt, 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 kt. Suspect. Okay? Train your mouth. That's the important thing. That takes daily practice, just like playing a sport. Okay. So, I see withdraw. Ms. Tu, I have a video on pronunciation and pronounce. I'm going to tag you in that video so you can watch it. Okay? That's a good one. Yeah, pronunciation, pronounce. Okay, so I'll tag you in that video so you can watch it. That's on the obviously in the Facebook group. Mr. Hui, fruit. Okay, these words that I see, I'm going to add them for another live stream, okay? So these, I have a list. Every time someone asks me about a word, I put it on the list, and then I can do it for the next live stream, or I can make a video. Okay. So, ch, sh, x. Yeah. So, Miss Lam, you need to practice those individual sounds, because those are not common sounds in Vietnamese, and then add them to words. So if you have any words specifically, please write them. Okay, we have rendezvous, all right, sash, okay, respect. Okay, so keep adding to the list. Anytime you guys comment, I write it down, and the next video I can make, I can include your word. So it's always important to comment and then pay attention to the videos. Rendezvous is French, not English. It's English too. It's English too. We use that in English. All right, so good stuff, everyone. So let's see if I missed anything before I continue. No. All right, so just a little announcement. I'm starting an online course, and in this course I will guide you every day to help improve your pronunciation. So I want to teach 10 motivated students. I'm looking for 10, only 10 motivated students who want to improve their pronunciation now. So if that is you, I want you to go to this link. I'm adding it to the comments. As you can see, I just added it. You may have to copy and paste. I don't know if it's showing up as a link. This will take you to a PDF file on Google Drive. Okay, and this will give you all of the information about this course. If you are interested, or if you have any questions, please message me. You can message me on Facebook. You can message me here, I think. You can also email me. I'm going to put my email in the comments. Andrew@pronunciationguide.com. It's really small. Okay, so check out that link. If you're interested in a course, it's an online live and recorded video course. But you have all the information there, and you can contact me if you're interested. All right, so that's it for tonight. Thank you everyone for coming. You all deserve a round of applause. Okay, you worked hard and you stayed into the end, so thank you everyone. As I mentioned, I will be going live on YouTube until I can go back live on Facebook. But when that happens, I will be going live on both Facebook and YouTube. So if you prefer Facebook, pay attention in the group. If you prefer YouTube, pay attention here because I will schedule both. All right, everyone, thank you. Stay safe and have a great night. See you soon.